Can someone please tell me what the heck is going on in 2023? Out of nowhere, these horrible, heinous, and unspeakable crimes are surfacing out of the deep blue sea. I believe we are now at number three. We had an assault case that took place on one Royal Caribbean ship, I believe it was, and then we had a situation where there was a man that was, well, he had some very, very disgusting love for children, carrying over 4,500 photos, and now we have a situation on a celebrity ship in which there is a man that assaulted a crew member. We are going to get into that, but by the way, my name is Jay, guys. Welcome to the channel. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I just want to give you guys a quick update. If you happen to see me posting a bunch of shorts content, mind your business. No, I'm kidding. Make sure you guys go like that content. YouTube is changing its platform, its algorithm, and how it operates, and well, they're going to be promoting more short form content because I say it all the time. Maybe not all of you beautiful people, but most people these days have the attention span of a goldfish. So YouTube now has to adapt to what's going on with TikTok. So I'm going to be changing my formula as well, but I'm still uploading news and, well, review content and all that stuff in regular long form. Again, for all of you beautiful folk. So here's what's going on. Back in the summer of 2022, specifically over in August, there was a man, a 45-year-old man that was a passenger on board the Celebrity Summit named David Farias or Farias. He was doing some, let's say, nefarious activity. Well, he was on a transatlantic leaving from Reykjavik, Iceland, coming over to Boston when allegedly he assaulted a crew member in the bathroom. This crew member was cleaning the restroom where allegedly David and him were in, and apparently David ended up like kind of stroking the man's arm, and when the crew member pulled away and asked what he was doing, David then grabbed the man's, well, sailor parts with both of his hands. And when the crew member resisted, now keep in mind all of this is alleged, by the way, but when the crew member resisted, David apologized and asked the crew member not to say anything. And now we have the situation where this man has been arrested and charged. However, he hasn't been convicted as of yet. They are separate things. He now has court on the 20th of this month, January, where he could face up to 2 years of jail, 1 year probation, and a $250,000 fine. Just like any situation, the police and the court system is also saying the same thing that I would. Innocent until proven guilty. They have to look at all of the facts presented. But when it comes to stuff like this, obviously, if this man is convicted of doing whatever it is that he's doing, he should definitely face the full penalties that are allotted to him. Whatever it is, maybe jail time, and like I said, maybe that $250,000 fine. Who knows? Maybe he'll face more charges. But stuff like this is never easy. It's never anything that anybody wants to deal with. I will say that when these heinous crimes unfortunately surface, there are always rumors circulating, and then for people that don't cruise, they hear all of this stuff and they assume this is something that happens every single day. I will say on one end, when it comes to this type of situation in particular, a lot of people seem to think that there are crew members that are out to get passengers and not the other way around. I would say in this case, with this scenario, this is usually the more likely scenario where you have a passenger that has assaulted a crew member. And I'm not saying this happens every cruise or it's common in any kind of way. I'm just saying I often hear about this more than the other situation where it's a crew member assaulting any kind of passenger or something of that nature, because a crew member typically that is working hard, they usually have a family at home or vice versa. They don't have the same opportunities, and the last thing they're going to do is ruin and jeopardize their entire future over a passenger. It just doesn't make sense. I'm not saying it hasn't happened in history's past, but usually it's more than likely the latter when it comes to these types of situations. But nevertheless, it's never good. And like I said, innocent until proven guilty. Hopefully the facts do come out, and well, whoever needs to be punished is actually punished in this particular scenario that is absolutely horrible. When it comes to stuff like this, I can never wrap my head around how people with this type of mindset even exist. Why would you want to force yourself onto somebody? I don't get how people can find that enjoyable. I don't get how people can think that that is okay. It is wrong on so many levels. And like I said, I'm just trying to be clear. Innocent until proven guilty. I'm not saying this didn't happen. I'm not saying it did happen or whatever. I know these types of subjects can be very, very sensitive for a lot of people, and they will look for any word, any trigger word. Anytime I talk about this, there's somebody that attacks me, shooting the messenger. Look, guys, I've been doing my best to also leave the source articles about the stuff that is going on from the actual actual reporters, because I'm not a reporter, I'm just a commentator. I leave the link in the description box below, and I put it in the comment section. I pin it, that way you guys can see the full scope of the situation, because some things I don't go into full detail. I try to bring out the bigger facts, observations that you guys may be interested in. So yeah, that's it. Either way, that's what I got for today's video. Of course, let me know your thoughts on this in the comment section below, and well, I'll see you guys later. Hit that like button on your way out, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you later. Take it easy.